Team SMG. To start things off, we are going to be seeing Smooth going for the wave cut here, and he's going to be dying very, very low. Neo forcing the flicker out of Smooth, and Smooth managing to clear the creep wave as well as doing some significant damage onto his gold plating. Top side as well, Valens is looking to bully out Sasa. Not exactly sure what Sasa is thinking, but Valens getting hammed on by Zorn. He's doing some significant amount of damage, but it is going to be enough to trade 50-50s.
Yeah, something about the mid-star as well, because of the way the passive works. Team SMG should overall have a goal and EXP advantage, just because every single time there's an assist or whenever Zorn gets a kill, everyone gets some kind of buff. So I want to see how Team SMG, they're going to use this level advantage, but down in the bot side, Smooth is still pressuring Neo. He looks like, I don't care if people say you win lane, I want to show you that as an EXP laner, my ego is bigger than anything else. I'm going to fight.
Yeah, I think Cho is a pretty okay way to do off as well. Interesting enough, we did see Zorn with the new emote. I think a little bit of an underrated thing was like the emotes for all the MPO teams has been changed. And you know, for Geek Fam, it's Santai Bro now.
Santai Bro, yeah.
That's the Geek Fam logo, right?
Yes,
that's pretty
yes,
cool.
yes. I personally like the Uwu one, but anyways, up here at Saw, Val is taking a lot of damage from Box, but looks like he's not going to go down just yet. Looking at the emblem setup for everyone, looks like for the far side, it is focusing on the magic damage, just putting 1 point on the movement speed. But honestly, it's fine just because wings by wings. Oh, but Haru's getting hooked.
Oh, Haru now going in for the kick as well. He's not going to be able to survive this. A perfect setup coming from Team SMG. Very easy takedown, immediate rotations on towards the turtle pin. And Subway, he's looking to get a little bit cheeky, but he gets hooked as well. So he's going to be forced to pop his spells. Re-engage comes in from Orange. He's going to force the Feather Extra as well as the Flicker to extend. But unfortunately, not going to be able to do too much. SMG, they're looking for the bait box, dropping a little bit too low. The box comes in. Can they go in for the push? Smooth goes in for the cancel, but they manage to drop them down pretty low. Subway has the shields to survive, but they cannot fight this. While the rest of Team SMG will focus on taking down Neo, they won't finally secure the turtle. Meanwhile, Stormy is dropping very low. Smooth! Oh, he almost got in on the bottom left of the screen. Oh, feels bad. Feels bad.
Yeah, that was so long. The team fight went a little bit too long, where Zorn was able to get his level 4, and the King's Calling basically made it so that Neo on this die-off, he could not really engage. He could not use his skills, and that was a whiffed ult by Haru, and we're gonna ignore that because I'm just gonna say this is the effect of Minstar. When you have a small lead, it becomes big because it's 3 minutes in, and it's almost a 2,000 gold lead. That's a lot.
True, but at the same time, what was that, bro?
Dude, come on, man.
Hold that thought for now, because Smooth, he's gonna take it down as well, because an Invisible Strike coming from Neo is gonna take him out. Zyme Senpai in a very awkward spot. He doesn't have the cooldowns. That is gonna allow Neo to get a double kill with a 1v2. Big clutch coming from Neo.
They gotta understand, they won the previous team fights because Neo could not use his skills because of the King Calling. So without the King's Calling, and if you're not actually holding Neo down with crowd control, he's gonna do a lot of damage. And Valens, he's up alone here. Zorn, will he be able to hook anyone? And looks like Haru is gonna get caught, but not enough damage from Sasa, so they're not gonna fully engage in that fight.
Yeah, Valens thinking about going for the crossbow attacks. Unfortunately enough, he's only a level 5. He doesn't have a big boy damage. He needed a couple more skill setup coming from potentially Stormy to actually take down Sasa. So great defense coming from Box, but Valens taking a little bit too much. So harassments are coming in. SMG looking to win the top side. Haru not going to be able to do too much since the rest of SMG is going to be focusing on setting out for the turtle pit down bottom.
Yeah, right now looking at the goal, it looks like everything has balanced out with a kill coming in from Neo. Well, Haru is taking quite a lot of damage. He has to be careful because in the early stages of the game, I kind of feel like he needs to take it a little bit slower just to get himself a little bit more comfortable in the match, but Sasa already used his go away to make sure that Subway doesn't secure the kill.
Yeah, that was a close one as well, but the damage has been done. No protection coming from the Melissa. SMG still going to be forcing with the turtle for now, but from behind you can see Smooth looking for the cape, misses the angle. Neo's going to be able to get out of there, but the turtle dropping pretty low. Smooth would gladly trade his life for it. They secure the turtle coming in from SMG, but now all they got to do is back out. Neo's there to try and punish Zorn. Zorn will escape nearly with 1 HP. However, Zyme Senpai, he doesn't have the skills, will pop the sprint and back off. So a little bit of 50-50 trades from both sides.
Neo right now is being an absolute problem, man, because the armor shredding from this Dire-Off is proving that even though there is some hits towards the penetration, but the way that the armor shredding is calculated, it will hurt still quite a bit. So Team SMG, they kind of have to wait for Sasa to scale up.
Oh, the hook almost connecting. Smooth gets a nice flicker. Jikun though catches off Subway. Now they're looking to turn the tides. Valens can't seem to proc the crossbow tanks. The puppets are going to be able to zone him out. So Orange Esports losing another trade, but still trading off 50-50s in terms of economy. Sasa getting caught out. Here comes the wings, the feathered airstrike, and it's going to be enough to take him out as Orange Esports will get a very, very nice pick on Sasa.
Beautiful re-engage by Orange Esports, but something that I guess we do have to point out that it's going to be a little bit difficult for Valens to actually get the crossbow of Tang because he has to make sure that the target, hold on, before that, Box dealing quite a lot of damage. So the Valens, the crossbow Tang has been popped and managed to get a kill onto Box, and Neo down here in mid gets Zyme Senpai.
Oh, big catch. A little bit of a mess up coming from SMG, looking a little bit disorganized. Orange Esports was able to get 2 punches in on the top as well as mid lane, and because of this, they are going to lose potentially objectives across the map. Fortunate for them, Sasa now, he's going to be rotating down mid to try and get a little bit more mid control to set up for the top side Zorn. The opening up the map, Smooth is also here as well. He wants to try and set up for a kick. Unfortunately enough, Haru will be able to back out. They're swapping up the lanes coming from Orange Esports to send the Valens down bottom. So maybe it is not. They're not going to try and contest this turtle pit as of yet. But Haru, he might get caught out. The damage is a bit too much, and okay, they just completely take him out.
I mean, like, we gotta look at this, man. Haru is using a support emblem, and even though it is the preferred choice for a Grok, but the support emblem will not give enough defenses compared to the tank emblem. So 1v3, no matter how tanky the Grok is, he is gonna die, especially the damage from Zyme Senpai. I think at this point, it's gonna be quite a problem, and as we saw, somehow someone gets a kill, sure.
Yep, on the bottom of the screen as well. We did see Smooth getting dived on by 3 heroes completely. Neo, however, will be traded off down mid. Box will be caught up with the Feather Airstrike down to his 10% HP. Unfortunately, Orange Esports will not be able to finish that. But however, I think Orange Esports did a very, very wise call because they are able to get a trade with the tier 2 downboard now with a middle turret for Valens. So that's a lot of economy swing on towards Valens' favor on this 1-1.
Valens already has the Demon Hunter's Sword, the Subway has the Malefic Roar, and Neo already finished his War Axe. So they have quite a big power spike right now if they wanted to take any kind of fight. It's just that, again, Valens, he has to be careful on who he actually engages on because the weakness stack, the way that the crossbow of Tang works right now, whoever weakness stack that he actually popped, then he can use the crossbow attack on that one target only. So even if Smooth and Zorn, they body block a lot of the weakness tag, he can't proc the crossbow of Tang onto Box or onto Sasa. So that's probably why we see Valens being a little bit ahead in terms of positioning. And looking at the itemization now, Zyme Senpai should prove to be quite a problem because he already has a Genius 1 as well as a Shadow Twin Blades. And the Lancelot as well, having a lot of penetration, is going to be good for now. But going up to 12 minutes is going to lack in terms of damage.
Yep, Orange Esports now looking to try and re-engage against SMG. They know for a fact that SMG is rather weak because of Zorn, because if he messes up the King's Calling, things are going to be in a little bit of trouble. And this is the Uwu one you're talking about, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of taunts coming in. Orange Esports, they know they have perfect control of the situation. They've got turrets all across the map. Box now forced to back out. Orange Esports wants to try and go over the fight. Hook doesn't connect from the side of Zorn. Feather Airstrike used to zone them out. And SMG, they're forced to back out. But Zorn, he re-engaged with the King Calling. He catches on too, but he's getting shredded up Breeders as well. But no, the follow-up is not going to be good. But from behind, the 3-man stun coming in from Orange Esports will cancel him off. Great KO punch coming from Subway, allowing Valens to get a double kill. And now SMG, they're losing members. And Box, not going to be able to continue with the pursuit. And Orange Esports forced to completely go for the reset.
I feel that's actually good for SMG. They lost 2 members, sure, but right now Valens is alone. Box taking quite enough damage from Valens. He has to be careful because even though it's a nerf, hey, Marksman is still going to be strong regardless here in the late game. Looking at the gold ranking, Subway and Balance is at the top of the ranking, Sasa and Box in third and fourth, but honestly, the goal difference is so minuscule, it kind of doesn't matter that much. And again, I want to say, in that previous fight, Team SMG, they did well, and they managed to catch Haru.
Oh no, feels bad for Haru. That was a blind hook coming from Zorn, but at the same time, he knew there was going to be someone there. So Haru fell for the easiest trick of the book, but at the same time, this gives opportunity for SMG going for the bullet. Balance gets pulled in, but there's no follow-up coming in from SMG. 1-1. Wants to back off and respect this a little bit more. Subway looking for the re-engage, but the feather airstrike gonna be enough to take down Sasa as Neo continues his pursuit. Neo will be pulled back, but now with the kick coming from SMG, they will gladly trade it as space was created by him for Orange Esports to secure the Lord.
Hey, you know, man, this Farsight is a marksman counter. It really doesn't matter what kind of marksman you use. The burst damage is going to be so strong, and right now the conceal has been used. How will you be able to catch out Smooth?
Oh, Smooth getting wall charge in. He doesn't have the tankiness to sustain this. The damage is a little bit too much, and Orange Esports will take him out. 2-for-1 trade-off. Absolutely worth it. With the Lord knocking in on the bottom side, Orange Esports will pretty much guaranteed the middle turret. And this is where I want to see how the Magic Sentry is going to help in favor of SMG. You can see Zorn, they do review their position. Orange Esports coming in. Sasa in a little bit of awkward spot. Feather Airstrike will zone him up. Zorn tries to cancel it with the hook. So there is no Feather Airstrike for this next fight. However, Zaim Senpai from behind. He's looking for the catch, but they know where he is. Oh! Big chase come in, and Zorn gets a big fat King's Calling. They catch on the two. They completely swarm on Orange Esports, but no. At the same time, the kick comes in from Smooth. Will re-engage. They take down Neo. They get two, and they somehow manage to defend. What a catch coming in from Zion Senpai.
Hey, you were asking, would the Magic Sentry help? Yes, it did. Because Zion Senpai saw a blind spot where there was one way that he could actually get the control on the bush on the buff side. Giving vision is great, but the way I was actually anticipating him to use the enchanted chain. We actually used the enchanted sword to get a favorable position. He just needed to give a good place for the King's Callings to be used by Zorn, and they immediately turned the game around because the damage from Sasa is enough to actually deal with Orange Esports, especially when they're caught off guard just like that.
Yeah, the setups was a little bit too much to handle. However, what was very unfortunate was that Valence still managed to survive it. Oh, so the bigger target here to actually take down coming from SMG is got to be focusing on how to deal with this 1-1. We know there has been nerfs, but they need to find a way because as of yet, Stormy is a little bit too painful as well. So as of yet, SMG, they're trying their best to actually defend against this. I think they did a fantastic job in this situation. They open up the map a little bit more. But this is where things get a little bit dicey, right? Yeah. Sasa, he needs to do a lot of damage. Obviously, it's pretty clear-cut. But how can he deal with both Balance as well as Stormy at the same time? Because as we at bottom side, Zaim Senpai getting caught out, trying to go in for the flank is not going to help him at all because Haru now re-engaging with the wall charge. He's going to be trapped off and he's going to get taken out. Mistakes from Haru is going to cost him. However, the kick coming is real smooth. Catching a Stormy is going to allow them to win that fight. Now, another hook comes in from Zorn and Balance. He's stuck in the King's Calling for 2 seconds. Big catch coming from SMG.
That was a huge oopsie, man, because they managed to get Zaim Senpai. That should have been enough because they could have gotten a better position all around the map and actually controlling Team SMG, but Haru went in and everyone else committed. That was a huge mistake because Zorn was ready to counter and engage, and we saw how the hook as well as the King's Calling impacted so much in the game, especially because Stormy was heavily engaged on, because I was going to say that it's a big win condition for Orange Esports because Stormy has scaled up. Stormy is going to hurt quite a lot, but it's hard for Stormy just because 1, 2, 3, 4 members of Team SMG can actually put a threat on Stormy, so he has to be very, very careful about his positioning. And because he went a little bit too far ahead because Haru already committed himself, that was a very bad position to be in.
Yeah, at the same time as well, props to a Smooth because he's died 0. He hasn't exactly gotten a kill. He's 5 deaths, but he's got 10 assists because of his setup. But take a look at the items as well. We don't see pretty much things out of ordinary. I like how Smooth is going for a little bit hybrid of both the Molten Essence as well as the Dreadnought Armor for a little bit more sustains. But now with SMG in the pride as well, he goes in for the goal. He catches Stormy again. That's a big category coming from him, and Neo needs to back off move. He's looking for more. Zord gets a two-man. King's calling. They're trapped. Zion Saber looking for the enhanced chain. He gets two, and now they have to back out. Damage has been done. Subway looking for the re-engage, and they won't get the wipe on Neo. And SMG, they're 5-manning on the crystal. They're going for the wipe. Subway trying his best to defend against this, but the damage has been done, and SMG will take down the crystal.
What a game by Team SMG, and I gotta say, this is what I said before the game started, but it looks like Mobile Legends Bang Bang, we're adjusting to a more later game kind of game, because even though Orange did pretty well in the early to the mid stages,